Well, it's March 5th all day, and these historical events occurred on March 5th, this date in history. In 1770, the Boston Massacre, the incident on King Street. Boston soldiers kill 5 men in a crowd throwing snowballs, stones, and sticks at them. African-American Crispus Attucks is the first to die, later held up as the early black martyr. The massacre galvanizing anti-British feelings and kick-starting the American Revolution. 4 years later, in 1774, on this exact date, John Hancock delivers the 4th annual Massacre Day oration, a commemoration of the Boston Massacre, and denounces the presence of British troops in Boston, enhancing Hancock's stature as a leading patriot. Don't mess with Boston. They're crazy. God made men. Samuel Colt made men equal, and in 1836, Samuel Colt's Patent Arms Manufacturing Company manufactures the very first pistol, a .36 caliber Texas model in Paterson, New Jersey. In 1841, the first continuous filibuster in the U.S. Senate began, lasting until March 11th. And I thought middle schoolers could talk a long time. In 1858, abolitionists established a Crispus Attucks Day in Boston. Remember the name. It's on your exam coming up. In 1933, Franklin Delano Roosevelt proclaims a 10-day bank holiday in the U.S. in an attempt to stem bank failures and restore confidence in the U.S. banking system. In 1948, a U.S. rocket flies to a record 4,800 kilometers per hour to 126 kilometers in height. And we're into the space race. Speaking of the space race, in 1982, Russian spacecraft Venera 14 lands on Venus and sends back data. That is a very hot planet. In 2018, North Korea leader Kim Jong-un meets South Korean officials for the very first time since taking office. I'm probably only telling you this because I read that book recently. In 2022, on this date, explorer Ernest Shackleton's ship, the Endurance, that sank in 1915, was rediscovered in the Weddell Sea, Antarctica, in excellent condition. They just used to make things better back then, although it did sink, I guess. Never mind. Well, when it comes to a battle of wits, you won't sink, you'll have the victory when you subscribe to my channel for this date in history. Like, share, subscribe, plus check out the comments below for even more March 5th history.